Hey there, I didn't have a chance to come out to the garden this weekend because it was Father's Day weekend and I need to get over there to check my cucumbers especially. So let's go take a look. Okay, first of all, my tomato plant. Look at that guy. Where did this come from? It's so big. All the rain that we got over the weekend and then on and off sun, that's a result. And then my squash plant is like, are you kidding me? Look how big it is. Oh, almost dropped the phone. Okay, let's check out the cucumbers, shall we? Need to get that one out. Another one. Look at, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to hurt the vine because it's kind of coming through right here. But he's on this side. Look. Ah! I can't get him. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. This is gonna take some crafting. Okay, I was able to pull it through. Yay. Now he won't be damaged. Good deal. Good grief. There's like 3, 4, 5, 6 all right here. Look at those. I mean, this is amazing. Some of these, the way they're forming, they kind of remind me, and maybe this is where they get them, but you know the little gherkin snack pickles? I think this is where they come from. Look, I think that's the secret. Pick them really early. They're so cute though. What is it? Cucumbers are so scary, right? Gotta watch out for those cucumbers. I've been trying to train these to go up the trellis, and that's basically, I think, what you're supposed to do. You just kind of weave it in and out, and it's pretty easy to do. Like, they're not a stiff vine. They're pretty pliable. Just be careful not to hurt them. Gotta be gentle. But so far, they seem to be doing what they're supposed to do. You just keep weaving as they grow. And those are the burpless cucumbers. All right, let's check out the rest of the garden real quick. I let the lettuce kind of go. It is now to the bolting stage, which I'm actually kind of curious how to do this. I think this is where the seeds come from. Typically that's the way it is with a flower. The seeds are in the flower. So I'm kind of excited to have that for next year. Or maybe I'll just let them drop and see if they come back on their own next year. I don't know if that's how that works, but we'll just experiment with all the above. My basil is so happy right now. The rosemary. I planted a bunch of radishes throughout to just kind of do a fill-in. I'm still a little questionable about the dill. Again, I don't know if it's something I've done or not done, or if it's just the way it is, the end of the season. You can see in there some of the carrots, and I'm gonna let them get as big as I possibly can without them getting gross. I think they might get bitter after so long. Lavender, a little more lettuce in there, and I think I might have pointed this out before, but this is basil that is from last year. It came back. It got huge. It's a gigantic bush. It bolted. The seeds obviously dropped, or it's coming back from some of the roots. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the seeds, but oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I love seeing something come back on its own like that. Can't wait. All right, let's check out the tomatoes again. The 3 The three wise men. That was so dumb. Okay, so here are the big tomatoes, the big heirlooms that we have been so longing for. There are so many in here. And I'm noticing that some of them, like this little guy, it's starting to kind of turn. So I'm gonna give it maybe another day or two, and then I'm gonna pull it from the vine and let it ripen just on the table. I think that might be the best way to do it. And then this is the raised bed where the broccoli was at one point. And I put in a bunch of, again, carrot seeds. And there's so many little sprouts coming up. Don't mind the grass. But I'm pretty excited to see how these produce. I'll probably have to thin them out. And then again on this side, no ma'am, no ma'am, this isn't for you, Luna. Silly cat. Okay, so I transplanted, let's see, I don't think that's not one. I transplanted some of the pepper plants and they are definitely doing well. They're coming back and they are happy. So, and they're tiny, yes, but they'll grow just like the other one. Let's show you that. This is the pepper plant over here in the herb bed. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. Look at that. He's got some blooms. We'll have some peppers soon. Yay, little guy. You're doing so good. Woohoo! Okay, and I'm leaving the last, the grand finale. Y'all guys, look. Good grief. It's that pumpkin. It is literally taking over. Holy moly, I love it. But my honeydew melon, where are you down in there? Poor little fella. Look at all the lettuce though. Ooh, I can't believe the bunnies haven't eaten this. Oh, that's so pretty. Do you ever plant some things in your garden and just like want to see it grow and then leave it at that? That's kind of that's where I'm at. That's the stage I'm at. I'm like, oh, look, it's big and it's beautiful. Let's just leave it. And I love eating the lettuce, don't get me wrong. I really do. I just don't, I guess I didn't eat enough to even have the plants. So I think next year I'm just gonna have maybe one or two. But they're so pretty. See, again, they're pretty. And so here are the radishes, the okra. The okra is actually doing really well. I can see some little buds down in there. Those little things, those little pointy guys. So yeah, this one's doing good. And then we also have the onions. Remember, we planted the onions around the lettuce so that the rabbits wouldn't get in. And it worked, but I obviously had more than enough for the rabbits and myself. But that's okay. See, look how that pumpkin is just grabbing on the other side. Stay in your lane, my guy. No. Okay, so let's look at the honeydew melon in this bed. Look at that. So he's doing really well as well. Well. See, if you look down in here, you can see some of the blooms. I don't know if you can see down in there. Yay, so let's keep rooting you on. Make us some honeydew melon. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you. So this is the cabbage that I planted, and there's new buds coming in. So I'm leaving it. Gonna see if it's gonna do what this one did after I cut the head off the original plant. These started growing. I don't know if that's just typical I'm pretty excited though. So we will have more cabbage, hopefully, fingers crossed.